Hey horse lovers, welcome back to Free Spirit Equestrian. My name is Shay and today I'm making the highly requested video of showing you all my horses. So you're gonna meet them today and I'm gonna talk a little bit about each one as I show you. We're gonna head out to the pasture so that you can meet them and then I can tell you a little bit about each one. Really hope you enjoy this. Also, horse lovers, if you want to support Free Spirit Equestrian, a great way to do that is to buy some really fun merch. We have all kinds of different things, t-shirts, sweatshirts, mugs, bags. Link to the website is in the description. Really hope you can do that to help us out. Thank you. All right, so this is Mr. Arlo. Hi, baby. So we got a little bit of rain as always, so they're a little dirty. So Arlo is a 9-year-old spotted saddle horse. He is gaited. He is a gray Sabino color. So these that's mud, but that spot is an actual tan spot. And then he has like gorgeous striped mane. He's like really silvery. He's super pretty. He loves trail riding. He is gaited, super fun. If you don't know what gaited is, it means that they have like an extra gait. They're not just like walk, trot, canter. So he will pace as well. It is a natural gait. And his favorite things are trail riding, and he does some lessons too. He really enjoys it, and he'll do English and Western. Super, super fun guy. He's about 15 hands. You are so cute, aren't you? He's very playful and silly. You are so funny. Then of course, this is Jiminy Cricket. He is my first horse. I've owned him for well over a decade. He's 21 years old. He's about 15 hands. And he is absolutely phenomenal. He is an amazing trail horse. He was my jumper, my fox hunter. We did barrel racing and 4-H. He's just done a little bit of everything. And he will stay with me forever. So he's my first horse, heart horse, and forever horse. He's also my dirty horse. And he is a red roan leopard spot Appaloosa. Such a good boy, aren't you? Everyone loves you. You are the best. You are. Then we have Mr. MEEKO here. So MEEKO is a Trakehner thoroughbred Shetland pony cross. Quite the mix here. He is about 13 years old. He's just over 14 hands. He loves BAGHEERA just like Jiminy does. And he's super cool. So he really loves, he's excellent on the trails, very forward on the trails, very fun. Really, really likes the kids, does great for them. He does some shows, hunter paces, a little bit of jumping, English, Western. He is awesome. So I got MEEKO in December of 2020. He was very sick. He was underweight. He had zero training, like literally wouldn't even walk. He was absolutely caked in mud, his hips and under his belly. It took 2 hours in the middle of December for my husband and I to get it off. It was manure like frozen and embedded into his fur. And he had like missing hair for a long time. Again, he had absolutely no training, and if you've seen any of our recent show videos or just any of our trail or hunter paces, that's him. He is now like one of the steady eddies. He's super, quote unquote safe. Just a really nice pony, and a lot of people really, really love him. So yeah, he's awesome. Then we have Mr. Olaf. He's so cute, aren't you? Oh, you guys are so dirty. So I got Olaf last early fall, and he is a 14-hand, 7-year-old POA. His thing is definitely going to be jumping. He's very good at it, so we've been focusing on that. He was extremely green when I got him, did not know how to use his body, very unbalanced, very rushy, and we've been working for several months on all of that. We're just now letting some other students ride him because he's doing so well. He is just kind of like up for anything. He has a super sweet demeanor. He's really, really kind, and he's very athletic. So yeah, you are a good boy, and you're so cute. You're so cute. Hi. Oh, Jafar. You guys are a mess. They all get groomed every day, but then they just, come out here and roll like immediately after. And then of course, you guys know lovely Jafar. Jafar is a 6-year-old Frisian standardbred, so he is a Frisian heritage horse, and I got him a year ago. He really loves dressage, he likes the trails, and he does like to jump too. And we've been doing all kinds of different things, camping, shows, trail rides. He's getting really great experience. He's a really fun guy. And yeah, he only had like a couple rides on him when I bought him, so I did a lot of his training. And you're coming along, aren't you? And he's about 15.1 hands. He's a good boy. And you are a big goofball. Big goofball. Then we have Miss Cruella. Look how dirty you are. I just groomed you all good yesterday and we had a great ride. So Cruella is about 7 years old. She's just at like 13 hands, a little bit over. She was a speed pony originally, so I don't think she was given a great foundation. Look at this dirt. So she was like extremely fast, head high, like very rushy, and we are still working on those things, but she overall has a super sweet temperament. I never feel when I'm riding her like it's out of control or anything. She's just very forward. And she's been making a lot of progress, so I'm really proud of her. Not quite sure what her breed is because she's grayed. I might do like a DNA test. Those aren't always extremely accurate, but it gives you some realm of idea. But I'm guessing she's like quarter horse, paint, maybe some Shetland type cross. There's all different types of things that she could be. But she has an amazing personality. She's very kind. I really, really enjoy working with her because she's like a fun, safe challenge. And you're gonna be some like really cool pony someday for some kid that wants to go fast, huh? You love that. You are a good girl. I know, you just want all of the attention. It's not all about you. It's like, yeah, it is. So yes, Miss Cruella. Oh, you guys are so cute. Are you beautiful? You are gorgeous. You really are. Then, of course, we have Miss Bagheera. I got Bagheera at the end of December. She is now 26 years old. From what I'm told, she is a Halflinger standard bred, and she was just a driving carriage cart horse. So she really only knew how to drive. So we really just did all her under saddle training. And, you know, as you've seen from recent videos, she's been doing a phenomenal job. The kids absolutely adore her. I adore her. She loves the trails. She's doing so good at the shows. So we're keeping her active so that she stays healthy, but she gets lots of breaks, lots of love, and some TLC too. Yeah, I just think she's beautiful. I mean, again, I know they are dirty right now because they've been running in the mud, but she's so gorgeous and jet black. Yes, you're so pretty. Everyone loves you. So Bagheera is one that I'm gonna keep forever because I don't feel comfortable selling a horse that's 26 years old. I want her to have like a soft place to fall, and I wanna make sure that she doesn't have to go through like another transition at that age. So, and she's just amazing. She's a gem, so I wanna keep her to myself. Then we have Mr. Gaston. Wow, lovely, lovely mud there. Gaston is a 10-year-old Canadian horse. So he was imported from Canada. I bought him from a very, very nice hunter jumper barn. He had some under saddle training, just needed some fine tuning. He'd done a little bit of jumping, just like cross rails. So yeah, he was kind of my really nice purchase. And he is very forward, very smooth, but he is a gentle giant, has a lovely personality. Such a sweet horse. He has all the draft features while not being ginormous, because the Canadian horse, otherwise known as the cheval for some people, they're meant to be a horse that can go plow the field and drive, but also a horse that's light enough to ride and have some athleticism. So Gaston is good on the trails. He really likes jumping and he likes dressage. So he is super cool, and he is a pretty unique breed. So there's not a lot of Canadian horses left in the world. So it's kind of cool to have him. He's such a treasure. You are cute, Gaston. You're a good boy. He's a good boy. Aren't you? Muddy boy. Big boy. Then we have Duke of Weselton. Isn't he gorgeous? He's my brony pony. So he is a 5-year-old POA. I got him, Cruella, and Olaf at the same auction. If you haven't seen those videos, you should definitely check them out. Links are in the description as well. So he was like a little skittish when I got him. I could tell there was some level of abuse in his past. He's always been very kind, but he has to trust you. But he's come a very long way, and under saddle, he's actually like phenomenal. You just have to earn your trust with him, and he carries a little more tension. But he has been amazing. I really enjoy him. I think as he matures, he's gonna be absolutely phenomenal. He's still very young. And can we see your mustache? Well, it's kind of wet right now, but he has a stash. Hi, baby. Yeah, so he's super cool. I haven't stuck him yet, but he's probably 13.3 to 14 hands. Yeah, you're really cool, huh? And he, like, once he trusts you, he's so sweet. Like, he's really good. He's a really sweet boy. Aren't you? He loves to be brushed. He loves attention. Don't you? You just have to know you're safe. And then you're like, okay, you're safe. You know that. You're happy here. You got lots of friends, too. Pretty boy. I think he's gorgeous. At the back of the pasture right now, we have this hill. Olaf. Jafar. Hey, buddy. I know. Look at your crazy forelock. Look at it. Gaston. Gastoroni. And last but not least, we have beautiful Prince Charming. Hi, baby. So Prince Charming is an Appaloosa gelding. He is a leopard spot, and he's super, super kind. Most of you have seen his auction video. If you haven't, it is a must-see. It's very intense. I still have to stick him, guys. I will, I promise. So right now, I've had him for a month, and he is going through the rehab process because he's high-low in his heels. Not a big deal, but like we want to address it. Oh, there we go. So yeah, he just got chiro, massage, his new kicks put on for some corrective shoeing to help those angles out. And we'll start riding in a few weeks here. I just want to get him squared away first, and we'll find out what he likes to do. But he's definitely happy with his herd here, you can see. And it's just been amazing. It's been an amazing experience having him. He's absolutely wonderful. He's very kind and gentle. So it'll be really fun when we can start doing some other things, huh, buddy? He said, I'm dirty on this side, look. Yeah. So that is my lovely herd. You like taking videos, don't you? Are you a good boy? Can't eat my hair. It's not edible. It might look like hay, but it's not. Back again. Why are you such a goof? He just, every time I take a step, he just keeps going. You just put grass on me. All right, and there's something else I want to talk about. So a lot of people have asked me, are you going to keep Prince Charming? You know, and a lot of questions like that. So I want to tell you again a little bit about what I do here. Or Prince Charming is the main character, obviously. So the whole point of what I do is I find horses in needs from whatever walk of life they may come from, whether it's the auction, whether they are a rescue horse, whether they're just sitting in someone's backyard, or they come from a really nice barn. And then what I do is I purchase these horses, and I spend years, like 1 to 5 years, either getting them healthy and rehabbing them. Some horses need more than others, but of course they all go through the wellness plan, which consists of a lot of things, but just like short, like massage, chiro, dental, you know, worming, vetting, like all of that stuff, the all-encompassing approach. And then I train them. I take my time giving the horses a foundation both on the ground and under saddle, and then I figure out what that horse likes. What does that horse want to do? What do they feel passionate about? What do they enjoy the most? It's not about me. Well, the good thing is I like doing all disciplines. They're super fun. I think there's value in everything. But I find what that horse wants to do, and I do the best that I can to give them that training and start in that discipline or multiple disciplines. That way the horse now has a well-rounded education, and I do eventually find them a home. So yes, I sell them. So every horse will be for sale. Every single horse besides Jiminy and Bagheera, like I said, because Jiminy's my first horse and Bagheera is older. Everyone else is for sale. It's part of what I do. I don't like calling myself a rescue because I'm not grant or donation funded. I do it myself, and they're my personal horses. Like, I spend the time, the money, the effort, working with them, training them, getting them healthy, all of those things that I discussed, and then I sell them. And I sell them for a good price because that's what I put into them, what that horse is worth, where they're at now. And I give them these educations so that they are way less likely to end up in another situation like that again, like an auction or a rescue. And yes, when you sell a horse, you can't always guarantee that. Like, it's always a risk. And I do buyback contracts, and, you know, knock on wood, I've never had an issue selling a horse or them not working out. It's always a risk, but that's why I spend the time and put in the effort to make sure that that doesn't happen. And I can't keep them all, or I could not do this process. If I kept all the horses, or every horse that I was connected with, well, that would be like every horse in the world. You know what I mean? But if I kept every single horse, I would not have the time or the money to be able to help the next one. So I don't even know what the word is for what I do, because it's not just rescue. It is absolutely not flipping. I spend so much time and money. I don't know. If you can think of a word, drop it in the comments, because I've been trying to figure it out. I almost kind of consider it like a rescue on steroids a little bit, because I'm really training that horse, not just evaluating them. Nothing wrong with that. I think what rescues do makes so much sense, and I support that 100%. I just do things a little bit differently on a little bit of a smaller scale, but a little bit more intense, like more time and training and effort put in that way. So yeah, if you can kind of come up with a name or a word for what I do, I'm still just trying to figure it out, because it's not just sales, it's not just rescue and adopting out, it's not just training. They're all my personal horses. Another thing, so many people, even though I say this time and time again, they are very shocked when I go to sell a horse. Like, oh, I thought this, because I really do feel so passionate and I love all of my horses. Like, I feel that for them, and I display that and portray that, or at least try to. So then when the time comes, they're like, wait, you're selling them? I can't believe that. You just had this amazing experience. Yes, but again, I couldn't do this if I didn't sell. And I will be selling a few horses this year. I plan on selling 2 to 5 this whole year, and a couple this summer or more, so that come winter, I can buy a couple more horses and then start the process for them. So yeah, it's really hard. Like, I bawl my eyes out. Like, it's not fun in that aspect, but it is rewarding, and it is awesome to see them in a home that truly values them. And that's obviously what I seek out and what's important to me. All right, if you made it through that whole spiel, thank you for listening. I just want you to understand a little bit more about who I am, what I do, and what Free Spirit Equestrian is really about. That is my core. That is my purpose in life. I have discovered that over the last few years, and is what I will continue to do for as long as I financially and physically can. So really hope you enjoyed meeting the horses. I hope that it was fun, and I'll see you next time, horse lovers. Bye.